When you think about the best defensive ends in football, who comes to mind? Michael Strahan or maybe Dwight Freeney? Well, the first person to come to mind for me is Julius Peppers. I have been Julius Peppers' #1 fan for as long as I can remember. Today I will tell you about the child, the basketball player, and the football player. Julius Frazier Peppers was born on January 18, 1980 in Wilson, North Carolina. His parents, Bessie Peppers, also known as Faye, and George Kearney met in 1979. The two entered into a relationship that cooled after Julius arrived. In his early years, Julius showed signs of developing great speed, strength, and coordination. The responsibility of raising Julius fell to Bessie. She also looked after another son, Stefan, the product of an earlier marriage to Clarence Peppers. Bessie was loving but strict. She demanded her boys treat her and others with respect. For Julius, these characteristics carried on to the athletic fields. As he got older, Julius matured into an amazing physical specimen. He stood 6'5" and weighed 225 pounds. At the start of his freshman year at Southern Nash High School, basketball, which Julius saw was his ticket to fame and fortune, remained his primary passion. Though Julius also started as a triple jumper and sprinter in track, he still felt his future was brightest in hoops. A power forward with a nose for the ball and outstanding leaping ability, he earned All-Star honors as a senior and was awarded All-Conference 4 times. In 4 years with Southern Nash, he amassed more than 1,600 points, 800 rebounds, and 200 assists. As Julius' high school career wound down, he faced a difficult decision: football or basketball. Ultimately, Pepper decided that his future was on the gridiron. He signed with the University of North Carolina. Julius made his debut for the Carolina football team in the fall of 1999 and was a dominant football player throughout his college career. As the NFL draft approached, Julius had a pretty good idea of where he was headed. Initially, the Houston Texans had indicated great interest in him, but the expansion of the club shifted his thinking toward Fresno State quarterback David Carr. In turn, the Carolina Panthers felt like they had hit the lottery. Coming off a dreadful campaign, the team went 1-15 and finished dead last in the defense in 2001. The Panthers were looking to completely overhaul the club. The first move was hiring John Fox as head coach. Formerly the defensive coordinator with the New York Giants, he wanted a franchise player to build around. Julius fit the bill, particularly given Fox's attacking style of defense. Since then, Peppers has become one of the most dominant defensive ends in the NFL. In conclusion, I hope I have taught you a little about my favorite NFL player, Julius Peppers.